Greetings, my friends. I'm Andrea, astrologer, and welcome to this weekly forecast for Bitcoin and financial markets in general from an astrological perspective for the week September 15th, September 21st. What can we expect this week? For sure, a big energy, because we do have the culmination at the end of the week with the solar eclipse on September 21st UTC time zone. But before we get there, we will have some interesting influences from Saturn and Venus. So stay with me to see what this has in store. It's an eventful week ahead. But before we start, let's have a look at the higher time frame for the bearish September. Here we do have Bitcoin on the weekly time frame with the indicators that I usually use. So the ones who follow me know it already. We do have the three SMMAs, so the smooth moving average, which is very important, and it is basically the most important, and I want to focus on this. As you see, we do have the settings, and it's the red one is 200, we have the 50 and the 21 smooth moving average, and we do have the price section above it. So we are really confronted with this rumor, or maybe a truth that we take for granted, that always September is bearish. But if you look at the last candles for the week from September 1st, we do have an ascending trend already, and this is something that I would like you to focus on and to take this into account for now. Before I start, a friendly reminder, please have a look at the astrology of the previous weekend, and here I refer to September 13th and 14th because usually we don't have transaction volume, and such influences will be seen in the beginning of the week. But I would like also to mention the fact that we consider the UTC time zone, which is really the main time zone where crypto is recorded and operates on the blockchain. Therefore, we consider that. So have this in mind when you really look at the days to see what this means for you. It is very simple to set a trading view to a UTC time zone, and then you can follow on the 1H chart basically the predictions in the most comfortable way. Monday, September 15th, we start really from a not so bearish note on the weekly time frame, at least. As you could see before, it is really a day when we carry over the energies from the weekend, like mentioned previously, because we don't have day level aspects, neither in the global astrology nor for Bitcoin on this day, which are exact. But it is a long table of hourly details, so if you are interested, these are already prepared for you in the BTC hour by hour product for the week September 15th, 21st that I link here for the ones interested. Tuesday, September 16th, we got the lunar eclipse and Uranus finally moving from the 10th of September already, so we can say that we are more or less in the normal zone, because the solar eclipse comes in a few days. And today we do have Chiron, the main actor in the sky, and three aspects. We have two bullish and one bearish, so let's see what happens exactly today. Expect fluctuations, price fluctuations and volatility today because we do have important aspects showing this and the main culprit here is Mars. First of all, we have a Venus sextile Mars, which is bullish and in general it's positive for currencies and crypto, and we might have potential upside volatility. The problem with Mars is that it's not stable. Then we do have Venus trine Chiron, which is technically a bullish aspect, but it could be mixed from the perspective of Chiron's retesting of past price levels. And we might see also a possible bull trap here, so be aware of this as well. Then we do have the last aspect of the day. They are all in chronological order in the exactitude basically, but please be aware that all of them are active the whole day, but they will be intense at the time they are exact and immediately after. So we do have Mars opposed Chiron, which is a bearish aspect. It's an intense pressure and can trigger usually significant drops, but again this is also surrounded by fluctuations. Wednesday, September 17th, we do have a single global aspect for the day. It's Mercury opposed Saturn, which can add restrictions, regulatory pressure, and in general negative market sentiment, fear being a dominating influence, unfortunately. So expect a slowdown for the day and also some bearish movement in the price action. Thursday, September 18th, a mixed day with a tug of war between bullish expansion and bearish disappointment. The bullish part is in the BTC chart actually with a Mercury trine Jupiter, and this can show an expansion of the BTC market cap due to good news that are really communicated during the week, or this can be an effect of the influences before at the beginning of the week in terms of news and trading activity. But we do have at the same time also a bearish disappointment, which is a global astrological aspect actually affecting all financial markets. It is a Mercury opposition Neptune, and this shows these high expectations that are not met and possibly also some rumors which will really dampen the market sentiment. So this Mercury-Neptune opposition is really to be cautious about, because it can clutter also the decision making ability. So watch out for this day, since we are all affected by this energy. Friday, September 19th, a very complex day astrologically, mixed and with high energy, because we approach the solar eclipse, which is, I want to say, already active. It's active actually since a while, and it has also a strong bearish flavor. So have this as a background in mind. It is also a volatile day on top of all these aspects that you can see, and this is only the day level. The hour is another story. So we do have, first of all, a square between Mercury and Pluto, which is bearish and can show institutional slowdown, reduced trading flow and activity. In terms of volume, it can also decrease the volume traded. Then as the day advances in the UTC time zone, we have a Mercury trine Uranus, which I would say that normally it is bullish, but of course it will be mixed because it is between bearish and bullish influences. The distance in time between these aspects usually matter in order to pinpoint the timing better, also the hourly aspects surrounding it as well. But important is that regardless what happens, this will induce volatility spikes and short-lived bullish bursts. You can have some dodges around this part of the day. Then we have a Mercury trine Pluto, which is bullish, and this is in contradiction with the other aspect at the beginning of the day, because one is in the BTC chart, the other is in the market in general, and this shows institutional interest, positive trading news in general, so it is not all lost. But then we do have a Venus opposed Venus in the BTC chart, which can really point towards a price dump that would be temporary. And then again, it goes bullish with Mercury trine Mercury, and this is also in the BTC chart. And it is possible that we get some news either on the day or the next day in regards to Bitcoin that would really improve the sentiment. It could be related to ETFs or some other positive news which can really spark good sentiment. Saturday, September 20th, we approach the weekend, and the most interesting astrology as the eclipse approaches exactly on Sunday UTC time zone. So Saturday we do have a busy day again with strong institutional interest and sudden volatility. So let's see what it is. We have three aspects on this day, and all of them are at day level, and they involve Venus, which is a significator for cryptocurrency and currencies in general. So first of all, we do have one which is bullish, Venus trine Pluto, and this shows a strong institutional crypto regulation support in general from above. And this is really good because it affects Bitcoin, it is from the Bitcoin horoscope. The next one is Venus square Uranus, which is bearish, and this can really trigger sudden dumps and volatility. This is a global aspect affecting all markets. Then we do have Mercury opposed Moon, which is active in the BTC chart for the day. It is bearish and can lead to temporary price dumps. Sunday, September 21st, finally the day of the solar eclipse and the culmination of the energy for the whole week. Unfortunately, my bias would lean bearish, and usually I'm pretty optimistic. And I would say that we do have this heavy energy that is active not only today. It will be in the background for months to come, since this is a solar eclipse. I will give more details in the dedicated video on eclipses, so please stay tuned for that. It will follow up very soon. So now let's see how is this whole landscape on the eclipse day. The solar eclipse is the one that really starts the day, so to speak, in chronological order for the day level aspects. And we do have the possibility of BTC dumps. Of course, we will need to see the magnitude. It is a Sunday, therefore I would say that we might see a lot of this energy manifesting in the beginning of the next week in a more stronger manner. Then we do have in the global astrology a Sun opposed Saturn, which shows regulatory restrictions which dampen the market sentiment. So this could be one of the possible causes for this. And then we do have in the BTC chart Mercury square Mars, which shows that this negative news really bring heightened volatility. Mars is really a fluctuating point, so whatever drops we get, they will not stay there. The price will be sideways and it will be strong fluctuations possible. And this is also valid even at market cap level for BTC, for Mars square Jupiter in the BTC horoscope, which is also bearish, and this can show downside fluctuations, BTC market cap being under pressure. So it is important to watch out for this day, and and to have a look at TA closely to see confluences with astrology. In summary, the takeaway for this week would be to stay cautious, to watch any institutional signals, to watch the news, and really see confluence between TA and astrology. Because with eclipses, it's always the case that things get delayed. They are not really going according to plan in general. And this is kind of expected, just be aware of that. To sum up, we do have early week mixed with some bullish sparks, but I would say overall it's bearish, especially for BTC. I talk also about the market in general, it's always a mix. Then midweek, we get some bearish restrictions, I would say, and we tap into the heavy energy of the eclipse at the end of the week, which is bearish and strong. This is what we expect. It's on the weekend, and therefore it can be shifted to the next week due to lack of volume during the weekend. Thank you so much for your time, for your attention, for liking and subscribing. It helps the channel. I appreciate that. And until next time, be joyful. See you.